Salut! I'm Sandy Stewart with Realty Path South Valley, and luckily I'm here today with Kagan and Erica of Knott's on Main in Harriman. I'm so glad I'm here today. Now my question is, Harriman is traditionally like Fort Harriman, it's the Wild Wild West. What's a little piece of paradisical Paris doing in a place like this?
Why not bring the east to the west?
The way we do food is not the way the American people do food, and we wanted to really kind of help open up the eyes of the public to see how great our food is.
They have brought us some delicious selections that they say are their favorites, and maybe they could tell us a little about each one.
Yes, thank you, Sandy. These are actually probably our best sellers. We have our sticky knots, of course. Those are top, I would say, the best seller as far as the sweet knots. This is our hot knot, probably number 1 or 2 in the savory knots. We've got jalapenos, cheese in that one, and it's served with a salsa verde with it. And we've got our desserts here as well,
Which will have our Queen of Tarts, which will be a French pastry shell with pastry cream and some fresh fruits on top. Also our favorite from basically our childhood, our millefeuille. Basically it will be puff pastry with some pastry cream, a white icing on top and some chocolate. Then we'll have our peanut butter brownie, a traditional really peanut butter brownie.
I've got to tell you, I had this last time I was in your store, and I savored it all day. It was so delicious with those little chunks of chocolate in there. Gotta be kidding me. It was awesome.
And then last but not the least, our eclairs. This will be our maple eclair actually. We also have a chocolate eclair and a chocolate covered with some white chocolate also. They are phenomenal.
What is it that you want people to know most about your business? What's important to you to let people know?
I would say that the biggest common mistake, I think, is people see us as another Kneaders, which we're not. We are first and foremost a sit-down restaurant. We have waitresses, we have bus people, so that's kind of our bread and butter. Then we've also decided to make it kind of on crack, I guess, by adding those, windows here that you see behind us that are full for the people that only have 10 minutes for lunch and still want to grab some good, fresh food, as well as a drive-through for that to help out.
So question, who cooks?
The cooks.
Knott's on Main is not to be missed. So I'm Sandy, and this is my South Valley.
Merci.
Et à bientôt. close to Harriman and Utah in general too.
And when you say you wanted to bring a bit more of yourselves, Erica, tell us about that.
We were born and raised in the south of France, and growing up, as my brother said, eating a lot of cheese and baguettes and croissant, and we the way we do food is not the way the American people do food, and we wanted to really kind of help open up the eyes of the public to see how great our food is.
Another question, how long have you been open?
We're going on our year now. We opened mid-July 2016. So yeah, basically 8-9 months now. And yeah.
How's business?
It's great. We've actually opened up 3 nights a week now. We started just, mornings and closing at 4. Now we've kept Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We're open until 9. We also have our catering business that has been skyrocketing. We do cater. We bring it to you. We also have a little event room upstairs to rent out if you have maybe 10, 18 people and you want a meeting. It's kind of tucked in, secluded, private, quiet. So we do have that we rent out per hour.
That's
available.
really interesting to know, because otherwise you wouldn't know. It's up these stairs and it is secluded. Very, very nice. Yeah. So let me ask you, business hours. Okay. What is it that you want people to know most about your business? What's important to you to let people know?
I would say that the biggest common mistake, I think, is people see us as another Kneaders, which we're not. We are first and foremost a sit-down restaurant. We have waitresses, we have bus people. So that's kind of our bread and butter. Then we've also decided to make it kind of on crack, I guess, by adding those, windows here that you see behind us that are full for the people that only have 10 minutes for lunch and still want to grab some good, fresh food, as well as a drive-through for that to help out for that as well.
So question, who cooks?
The cooks.
He oversees, he's got all of the recipes. A lot of them are from my mother, our mother, when we were growing up.
Basically, this restaurant is really a family business, and we run it as a family as well. Long story short, when we opened, I worked on the menu alongside my sister. She worked on this amazing interior design, and her husband worked on the building itself. So we kept it really inside the family, and we wanted that from the get-go. We run our business the same way she would run her household, or we also played sports extensively when we were kids, and we see it as our team as well. So we just work alongside them as well. We don't consider ourselves just being the owners and take a step back, and no, we're immersed in there too. And that's how we want to run the business. That's how we run our lives, basically. It's like we are involved, we are there, and yeah.
Knott's on Main is not to be missed. I'm telling you. So, this is Sandy Stewart, and this is my South Valley.